Travis Etienne. What is up, Fin fans? Yeah. Before we jump into any of that stuff, real quick, gotta shout out my guys at patchvibes.com. Be sure to use the promo code DDW. Get yourself 20% off their fantastic patches, pins, t-shirts, all that good stuff. Yes, this video, I'm going to be, if you guys notice, I talked about the myth, can the Dolphins don't draft first round picks well, and doing this full research of it, I am now going to give you the all-time best first round picks in Miami Dolphin history. Then we're going to do the worst. But for this week, we're going to do this video. Then I'm breaking down the wide receiver prospects, and then I'm going to do my first mock draft. That will either be Sunday or Monday. But I'm going to jump into comment of the day first, because comment of the day necessarily isn't one specific comment. The last video, I was breaking down prospects, and I told you guys there's two things I need to address. One, I told you guys it was so hard for me to choose between Najee Harris and Javonte Williams. Very hard. The Dolphins draft Najee Harris. I'm ecstatic. They draft Travis Etienne. I'm ecstatic. It was very hard for my 1, 2, 3. And some people got a little too offended by somebody's opinion, which makes me laugh. And you need to take a deep breath. It's just one man's opinion. I like one running back a little bit, like literally a little bit better than the other. The other thing I want to address in comment of the day, Travis Etienne. Hey, you flame me in the comment section, so be it. You know, I saw his name, and a lot of people are like, "Dog, he's played for Clemson. He won a national championship. He's 2 years of the best running back. And how do you never heard his name?" One, I don't watch college football like that. Two, when I break down film of college players, I don't watch highlights, so I don't hear their names. I watch film, because if you watch highlights, you're just seeing their best stuff. That doesn't give you a fair assessment of them, because you need to see their bad as well. So no, I haven't really ever heard Travis Etienne's last name. So me being dyslexic growing up, I was taught sound it out. And looking at it, I saw the TIE in the middle, tie. So I was like, Etienne? Not knowing it's literally pronounced ETN. But to the people who helped me in the comment section who said, "Doug, it's pronounced ETN," thank you. I appreciate you understanding where I'm coming from, and I appreciate it. So we're going to be jumping into this video, and we're going to be talking about the top first round picks ever. Now, I could not put them in a specific order. It was very hard for me to put them in the specific order, but I have a bunch. And we're going to talk about them. So the first, I'm just going to jump into this, right? I'm going to give you guys when they were drafted, their number, and their acclimates, and why I picked them as one of the best. I think I got about 9 here. We're going to start with Bokamper. Bokamper was drafted 1976. He was the 19th overall pick to the Miami Dolphins. 77 in the 1977 All-Pro rookie team, and he has 1 Pro Bowl. Bokamper was a very big part of that defense in 76, and he was a very good defensive end for the Miami Dolphins. We also have Roy Foster. A lot of people who are like, the OG Dolphin fans are going to know about this. A lot of people who don't know about him. He was a guard taken by the Miami Dolphins in 1982. He was the 24th overall pick, and he was actually pretty decent for this Miami Dolphins team. Really, really decent, really, really good offensive lineman for them. 2 Pro Bowls. He was a 4-time All-Pro. Really helped solidify that offensive line for the Dolphins. Very good pick for them. Then you have another guy who played more years and is not very well known for being a Dolphin. That's Troy Vincent. 1992, he was the 7th overall pick. 1992 All-Pro rookie. He was the 2002 Man of the Year. He has 5 Pro Bowls, and he's a 3-time All-Pro. One of the best secondary corners in the NFL, Troy Vincent, played for a ton of years. And like I said, he was taken by the Miami Dolphins in 92. He didn't play for them as much as he played for like other teams, but very, very good, very, very solid first round pick. Then we're getting to the meat. You know, I sprinkled on a little bit of good guys here and there. And again, these are first round picks. I have a video planned for all the other. I'm going to talk about, the gems or whatever you want to call it, because even my last video, people were like, Doug, you forgot about this. First round picks. AJ Dewey, linebacker. I know. I was born in 87. He was drafted in 77. He was drafted 10 years before I was even born. But A.J. Dewey, the 13th overall pick in 1977. This man was just all-pro rookie, 77. Defensive Rookie of the Year in 77. He went to 1 Pro Bowl and 2 All-Pros. If you were a Miami Dolphin diehard, you know who A.J. Dewey is. You know that name, A.J. Dewey, and you know what he did for this Dolphin team and especially for that Dolphin defense. Another name that I grew up I grew up. I had to make sure I'm talking about the right guy. I grew up watching this guy. I know this guy. I know the name. That's Tim Bowens. Tim Bowens was an anchor in that defensive line. 20th overall pick in the 1994 draft. He is another 94 all-pro rookie. He is another 94 defensive rookie of the year. Big boy. It's not that common for defensive tackles to get defensive rookie of the year. A lot of times it's the corners, it's the defensive ends, it's all the sexy things. Not that big boy up in the middle. He's been to 2 Pro Bowls and 1 All-Pro. Tim Bowens. Loved watching him play, especially once we added Jason Taylor. Oh my God, it was just a thing of beauty. Now we're getting into the upper echelon. Now, I'm not saying Tim Bowens, A.J. Dewey, and all these other guys are upper echelon, but when I start raffling off these names, you're going to be like, I know what Doug's talking about. My friend, I think I can call him my friend. He's been on here 2 times. He's a fantastic guy from Texas. Love talking to him. I feel like this guy would give you the biggest, nicest hug you've ever had in your entire life. That's Richmond Webb, 1990 draft, 9th overall pick. He was another 1990 All-Pro rookie. He's the All-90s team, first and second team, 7 Pro Bowls, 5-time All-Pro, and should be Hall of Famer. I still don't understand how Richmond Webb isn't in the Hall of Fame. He protected Dan Marino's blind side against some of the best defensive. Reggie White. He went up against Reggie White and protected Dan Marino's blind side. Richmond Webb most definitely should be in the Hall of Fame. Speaking of Hall of Famers, this man, let's see if you can guess this one. 1968, 8th overall pick. Give you a second to comment it below. I feel like you guys probably already know who I'm talking about. That is Hall of Famer Larry Zanka. One of the, if not the best running back in Miami Dolphin history. He has the record, I think, for rushing yards. He's the most rushing yards by any Miami Dolphin running back. Super Bowl 8 MVP. Like I said, Hall of Famer. 1979 Comeback Player of the Year. 5-time Pro Bowler. 4-time All-Pro. I miss Larry Zanka. I miss that style of running. Now, you can't really have that style of running, and I should have talked about this in the last video when I was breaking down the running back prospects. You can't really have that style of running anymore because people are so fast that if you have that big guy who's just going to run you over like a Frank Gore type, he's going to get you the chunk yardage, right? He'll give you 10, 15 yards, but he's not going to break it open and pull off an 80-yard touchdown run because he's eventually going to get caught by some of these freakish athletes. But Larry Zanka. Then we got a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I already gave it away. Bob Griese, 1967 4th overall pick. Hall of Famer. He did not get MVP for the first Super Bowl. That went to Jake Scott. Again, very rare for a safety to get a Super Bowl MVP. But for Super Bowl 7, it was Jake Scott, not Bob Griese. 77 Player of the Year. 1971 MVP. 8-time Pro Bowler. And 5-time All-Pro. Bob Griese, one of the greats. One of the best quarterbacks to ever play this game. One of the best quarterbacks ever played for the Miami Dolphins. And of course, I have to talk about the best player the best quarterback to ever play for the Miami Dolphins. Yes, he does not have a Super Bowl, but he went there. And that is Dan Marino, 1983, 27th overall pick. All right, if you want, I'll see if I can figure out how to do that thing. Well, I'll pin the Mythbuster about why Marino fell to 27. But the fact that he fell to 27, the fact that he got past the Jets, he got past all these teams that took other quarterbacks, and the Dolphins had the chance and got Dan Marino, Hall of Famer, 1984 MVP, 1984 Offensive Player of the Year, 1983 All-Rookie Team, 1994 comeback after he tore his Achilles, 98 Man of the Year, 9 Pro Bowls, 8-time All-Pro. He held 40 at his retirement in 1999. He held 40 single season passing records. Now, that was at his time of retiring about 22 years ago. He held 40 single season passing records. He was first in passing with 61,361, and he was first in touchdown passes with 420. Now, unfortunately, he's sixth in both because the NFL is a very, very pass-happy league. But yeah, those are the best first-round draft picks in Miami Dolphin history. Dan Marino, Bob Griese, Larry Zanka, Richmond Webb, Tim Bowens, A.J. Dewey, Troy Vincent, Roy Foster, and Kim Bokamper. If I missed any, if there's some that you think, and again, the modern guys, I'm still like there's like Mike Pouncey, who's very solid for the Dolphins, and then obviously went to the Chargers. There's, Ryan Tannehill. A lot of people think, Ryan Tannehill doing crap for us. He's a very solid player. Jake Long, we should have took Matt Ryan. I didn't talk about a lot of the modern guys because time can tell with that. Well, some of them aren't playing anymore, Mike Pouncey and Jake Long. I would say, me personally, I'd say Jake Long. I'd say Jake Long is one of the best. I wouldn't put him at the top echelon, but I'd say Jake Long is really good. I understand people wanted Matt Ryan, and in retrospective, Matt Ryan, we should have picked him, but Jake Long was really good and really solid for this Miami Dolphin team back then. But comment below if I missed any that you think. Again, first round picks. I have a whole video plan talking about the best, stolen picks, or the best diamond in the rough. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. That video is coming out where I'm going to talk about second, third, fourth rounders and all that stuff. And then next week, I'm going to be talking about the worst first round picks. And yes, Deion Jordan will be on that list. I might have to do it in order because this one necessarily wasn't in order from best to, the greatest of all time, but I might have to do it with worst. But be sure to comment below. I already talked about comment of the day at the beginning of the video. And again, to all the people who are understanding of I flubbed up a name and are just trying to help me and not being nasty, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. You guys are the reason I continue doing this. You guys are the reason that I have fun doing this. I ignore the rest. Trust me, I ignore the rest. But thank you guys. Like I said, next video coming out Friday is going to be breaking down the wide receiver prospects. That video is going to be harder than the running back video because picking between Chase Waddle and Smith is going to be very hard. Very hard. But that video will be out Friday. And like I said, the first mock will either be Sunday or Monday, being that, I kind of get a good idea. But the first mock is going to be more of a bearing. Where are we at right now? And then I'm going to do, I might do 3 mock drafts this month. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys Friday with the breakdown of the wide receiver prospects. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out Miami Sports Music. Fantastic site. Ton of podcasts. All that great stuff over there. But like usual, stay classy and fins up.